Hello my friends, in this quick video I'm going to show you how the Tactical AI Kit handles grenade throwing. Now the first thing I'm going to do when I show you this is I'm going to drop a couple cover points in this little scene here. I'm just going to set up maybe a bench here in the inside of this boarding hall. Now the reason I'm adding cover points is because the AI Kit compiles grenade trajectories between these points. So an AI player would want to throw a grenade to an enemy behind another cover. It would know how to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the cover points. And I'm going to add one right here. So I'm going to go to Alt-A for the AI Kit Creator, and I'm going to head to the Cover tab and press Show Cover Points. Now, whenever I add a cover point by pressing the semicolon key, we get a nice little green box there that shows where the cover point is being placed. So I'm just going to add one here, one behind this desk here. We're just going to give it a little challenge. I'm going to show how this cover point here, this very first one, is going to throw to each of these other little cover points. So, add one here, which is actually out of line of sight, but it's going to bounce it around the wall, which is a fairly cool thing. I'm going to add some over here, and I don't think it's possible at all for it to reach this little corridor, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I'll put one back here just for fun. Now this is actual usable cover you're going to want to set up in your mission. I'm just using cover points because it's an easier way to actually have a tangible point to throw to instead of, imagine the file size for saving trajectories for every conceivable point. It doesn't really work, but for the most part, any enemy is going to be behind cover, so if an AI player is going to want to throw to something, it's going to be probably at a cover point. So we have all of our little cover points placed in this tiny scene, so I'm going to go back into the creator and set up the cover points, which is going to name them in a nice way. And now I'm going to hit Alt-A again and go to compile grenade trajectories. Now this brings up this interface, which lets us actually do the calculation. So I'm going to press All to select them all. You see we have 10 cover points in this mission. And then I'm going to hit Calculate Grenade Trajectories. And it's going to warn me that it's going to take a little while, which it might, so if it does, I'm just going to edit that out. In fact, I'm going to stop the recording right here. Alright, we're all done here. Looks like it says it took 5 minutes and 8 seconds. So all the trajectories are compiled, they're all ready to go. So I'm going to close out of it. And now I'm going to test this marker among all of these, which means I'm going to render the throw trajectories from this to all the other ones it can throw to. Now this is going to draw a little green path from this node to any others it can reach, and it's also going to toss a grenade projectile to test to see that the actual explosion lands where it should. So I'm going to go into the world editor, and I'm going to mouse over this one here. It says it's cover point 0, C point underscore 0. So I'm going to close out of the editor. And I'm going to go into the console, and there's a command. It's reset or render throw. I forget what it is. It's render all something. I'm just going to tab it. Yep, render all throw trajectories. And for the argument, I'm going to type in C point underscore 0. And that's going to draw every throw path saved on this marker. So there's the first one behind the desk. Proper. One inside the boarding hall. Yeah, so it's just going to throw all of these, and the big box shows where the actual target is. And you can see that it knows how to toss them right in through these doorways. It knows how to bounce them just right. There's the one behind that pillar. And there we go. That's how that works, and I hope you enjoyed.